Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In these sessions, we are going to be listening to a series with a title, Have You Truly Reflected on the Text of the Quran? But why this series? Well, have you ever wondered what if reading the Quran enough to understand it? Is reading the Quran enough to understand it? For more than 14 centuries, Muslims have loved and memorized the Quran. Yet, the Quran repeatedly asks us to do something more. It asks us to reflect. A verse in the Quran says, "Will they not then reflect upon the Quran?" Reflection is not simply reading more slowly. It is not only an emotional experience. It is a thoughtful journey to discover how the Quran explains itself, how its verses are connected, how its concepts are built, and how its message forms a complete vision of life. That is the purpose of this series. This is not a complete commentary on the Quran. It is not an attempt to replace the great classical scholars. Instead, this series has a different goal. The goal is to learn how to study the Quran from within the Quran itself. Together, we will explore the foundations of Quranic understanding. We will learn why the Arabic roots of words matter, how Quranic concepts emerge by gathering all the relevant verses rather than relying on a single passage. We will learn how different chapters illuminate one another, and why are certain stories repeated throughout the Quran, and how all these pieces come together to reveal a coherent and integrated worldview. Then, we will apply this method to Quranic major concepts of guidance, mercy, justice, faith, patience, trust in God, reform, stewardship, and many others. From there, our journey continues into the Quran's view of history, society, civilization, and the role of humanity on earth. This is not simply a course about information. It is a journey toward a different way of reading the Quran. Because the Quran was not revealed merely to be recited. It was revealed to be understood, to be reflected upon, to transform hearts, to shape minds, and to guide human life. If your goal is to move from recitation to understanding, from understanding to action, and from action to lasting personal transformation, then this series was created for you. This series shall be in many sessions that might reach 100 sessions. Some might ask, why don't you give the content complete? The answer we find in the Quran itself, where it says, the disbelievers say, if only the Quran had been sent down to him all at once. What was the answer? It continues in the Quran. It says, we have sent it as such in stages, so we may reassure your hearts with it. And we have revealed it at a deliberate pace. Thus, every day after you listen to a session, you can reflect on it, maybe listen to it again, and let it sink in your mind. I warmly invite you to join me on this journey. Together, let us discover the Quran, its language, its concept, its timeless wisdom, and its remarkable vision for humanity. May Allah open our hearts to this book, deepen our understanding of His guidance, and make the Quran the light of our lives. Thank you for listening and welcome to this journey.